It was late April 2021, when everything changed in a quiet Michigan farming community. The fields were calm, the night ordinary. But inside one home, a decision had just been made. Dee Ann Warner was 52 years old, a wife, a mother of 5, a businesswoman who carried herself with strength and resolve. To her family, she was dependable, the one they could always turn to. But to Dee, life inside her marriage had become unbearable. After 15 years of fighting, controlling behavior, and endless tension, she had finally decided enough was enough. At exactly 10:52 p.m. on April 23rd, Dee's phone sent its final message, just one letter, K. No one could have imagined that this small, almost meaningless symbol would be the last sign of life from her. By morning, Dee was gone. No goodbyes, no explanations, only silence. Her disappearance rattled the farming community of Lenawee County, a place where families had lived side by side for generations, where neighbors knew each other's names, and where fields of corn and wheat stretched endlessly toward the horizon. But now those same fields felt darker. For Dee's family, they felt like a cage. Investigators searched, but questions only deepened. Why would a devoted mother walk away from her children without warning? Why did her husband's version of events seem to shift with each retelling? And why did her phone, her lifeline to the outside world, go completely dark after that final text? The truth whispered of something far more sinister than a woman leaving home. Dee's story quickly became a rallying cry, not just for her family, but for anyone who has ever watched a loved one struggle in silence. Behind the walls of her home, she lived in a marriage that, to many, looked normal. But those closest to her knew the reality. A life marked by control, fear, and the desperate hope of freedom. Her disappearance exposed a painful truth. For victims trapped in abusive relationships, leaving is never simple, can be the most dangerous choice of all. Weeks turn to months, months turn to years, yet her family has never stopped searching. They've organized vigils, demanded answers from authorities, and kept Dee's name alive. To them, justice isn't just about solving a mystery. It's about breaking the silence that too often surrounds abuse and domestic violence. Today, the fields of Lenawee still stretch endlessly, green in the summer, barren in the winter. But for Dee's loved ones, they will never look the same again. They are a reminder of her absence, a reminder of unanswered questions, a reminder that silence, when it protects the wrong person, can destroy more than one life. And so the question remains, haunting, unresolved. What drives someone to silence their spouse, rather than simply walk away? For Dee Ann Warner, the answer is still buried in shadows, but her voice and her fight for freedom live on in those who refuse to forget. If this story is gripping, subscribe, like, and comment for more stories like this.